In this video, I want to talk about higher consciousness and I want to talk about the expanded reality that is available to you now to be able to perceive energy and information that has always been there, but now you are starting to ground and anchor elevated states of consciousness. You're bringing more of your higher self into this physical body. That energy is being embodied into your physical vessel. You are truly becoming multidimensional and you are rising into higher frequency realities, and you're starting to be able to perceive beings and situations and have experiences that previously weren't available to you when you were at a lower level of consciousness. This environment that we are in right now, this reality, is set up for an expansion. This is an expansive time. We are constantly going through these timeline shifts that are moving us into higher frequency realities. We're going through periods on this planet of darkness, which is giving many the ability to process those dense emotions, that dense energy, and ground and anchor more of their light. So every time we pass through a period of darkness, and COVID would be a great example of that, more people have an opportunity to awaken because they start to get in alignment with their truth and realize maybe what they've been being fed is no longer serving them. That anchors in more light and that manifests a higher frequency reality. And as we step up into these higher frequency realities, you're going to start to be able to perceive and have experiences that were kind of off your radar before, simply because you were kind of down low in the weeds and not looking up towards the sky where all of the higher frequency energy resides, right? That's metaphorically speaking. So now that you are starting to awaken and you have your head up and you're looking from a more broad perspective, think of like a satellite dish, right? You're not laser focused into one reality. You are now open for experiences that maybe you weren't aware of before. You're going to start to experience things that really don't make a whole hell of a lot of sense, right? Your brain is going to be like, what is going on? Did I just see something? Is something trying to communicate with me? What's all the noises? What's all the tapping? Why am I seeing these flashes when I'm out at night looking at the sky? Why am I seeing things behave a little bit weirdly, kind of outside of what I thought conventional aircraft would look like, right? These types of things become available. And the interesting thing is we don't always have it in our database of what these experiences are supposed to look like. So it's very important as we extend or advance into these higher frequency realities that you keep an open mind and you observe everything that's happening and you don't try to squeeze the experience back into the known. That's what happens a lot. When I see these UFO stories, people talking about UFO experiences, all too often people are quick to write them off as some conventional type of craft or something that's easily explainable, right? They bring it back down into the box of what was previously known. Well, the issue with that is what was previously known was known from a lower level of consciousness. It's kind of like looking at the pyramids and trying to figure out how, with today's technology, those pyramids were built, right? You need to have an open mind and you need to be available to experience and perceive things that are not tied to the rules or the laws of these older timelines, these lower frequency timelines. We are elevating into new realities, into new ways of being, meaning that you are going to start to experience things that initially you may not understand. And initially, it may bring up some fear within you, and that's because you simply can't rationally figure out what is happening in your experience. If you see things that seem to defy the laws of physics or don't make sense of you to you, that can bring up a level of fear. And that fear is simply your ego saying, I am not comfortable. Let's get it back down into the known. Let's kind of run from this because I can't make any sense of it, right? That's kind of the fight or flight response. But at that point, it's important to bring it back into the body, breathe it into the body, anchor it into your lower chakras, find that safety within your body, and simply create space and become the observer of the new phenomena that is revealing itself to you. If you're going to have experiences with galactics, if you're going to have experiences with deceased loved ones. You want to start to be able to see energy. You want to be able to read and perceive people's auras. You want to see an expanded reality. You need to be able to let go of the known. You need to be able to be seated deep within your body. Get consciousness in your lower chakras. We do that through breath work to feel safe and anchored into this physical reality. And from that perspective, allow all of the new to come through. Okay, a lot of times we want to kind of hang out here in our field where everything's etheric, but we tend to become ungrounded, and that brings up anxiety, that brings up fear, that creates a whole host of issues, fatigue, right? The physical body starts to have aches and pains and things like that. These are all signs that you're ungrounded and your body is trying to call your energy back in. So, from an anchored and seated perspective, anchored and seated in your body, seated deep into your root chakra, anchored, grounded, connected to the planet, your divine energy flow moves through you with very little resistance, and you start to experience these amazing greater realities. And you do that from an observational perspective. You allow it, you don't judge it, you simply sit and observe it, and you feel whatever is happening within you. As this energy comes forward and moves through you, it will ping your states of being, your feeling. You'll be able to feel it. You'll know that it's something amazing that is unfolding right before your eyes. Your ego may be saying, yeah, this looks weird, it looks funky, I don't understand this, it's outside of what I thought I knew. But if you focus and you're anchored deep into your body, you're going to feel the amazing light, the amazing love, the compassion, the gratitude, the abundance, as the higher frequency, the multidimensional you, your guides, our star guides, start to come through, move through your body, and make themselves known in your reality. That is what's starting to happen now. The big thing that I'm seeing out there, though, is that people are trying to get back to the old and make sense of what's happening from that old mindset, from that lower vibrational frequency. And that keeps you limited. It keeps you turned away from the expansiveness that is ready to come through and move forward and manifest right now. You have the ability right now to start to experience these higher frequency realities by simply connecting, turning inward and connecting, grounding, anchoring, getting into your body, getting into your root chakra, getting into your sacral, getting into your solar plexus, right? Breathing, allowing that energy to move up into your heart, move up through your central channel into your third eye. You start to be able to perceive all of this. Your crown opens up. You start to be able to draw in all of this amazing cosmic knowledge. It's there the whole time. It's there right now. You just need to turn inward and allow it to come through. We use breath work to connect with the body, to elevate the frequency. Remember, we go down, we ground to get that antenna up, right? We don't just look up. We first go down and then we gaze up, and we are connected, right? From the root all the way up past the crown into this amazing toric field of reality that is the new you ready to manifest. So we are in an environment right now energetically where these new realities are available. There are beings all over. They're just here with us. You might not see them. You may likely feel them, but at some point you're going to start to perceive them as you continue to anchor into your body, get that antenna up high, and just raise your vibration into these higher frequency realities. The beings are there. They are observing us. Become the observer of them and just allow all of this new to unfold. This is a very exciting time in this ascension process. Collectively, so many of you are awakening. So many of you are having these amazing synchronicities and amazing experiences. Just remember to anchor it into the body so that you feel safe, you feel connected here in this reality that will relieve that anxiety, that will relieve that fear, that will get you out of that fight or flight mode. Your nervous system will slow down, it'll calm down, and these new experiences that were there the whole time will start to reveal themselves to you. You will start to quantumly connect with the energies of the higher frequencies, the new earth energies, right? The fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and beyond dimensional fields will start to become available to you as you create that space and draw that energy into you, move it through you, and just anchor that consciousness into your body. It's such an amazing time. If you want to learn how to really activate your third eye, make sure that you register for my free masterclass. There's a link in the description. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.